Hey, this is Pax. Welcome to a no fluff guide on Frost Mage for Dragonflight Season 1. This quick TLDR guide will teach you everything you need to know to jump into your first bits of content. We will be going over some pros and cons, talents, stat priorities, and a basic covering of the rotation that you'll learn to flesh out as you get better at the spec. First, let's cover some pros and cons. First, the pros. You have constant damage with very little reliance on your CDs, a raid buff strong enough to be mandatory, and you're one of the few classes in the game where your single target damage goes up in AoE, making you great at priority damage. The cons, however, is that you have very little burst damage, meaning your overall add damage might be a little lower, and you're very reliant on constantly doing damage. High mobility fights means less procs, which means less damage. Now for talents, this is what I'd use in pure single target scenarios, as it's centered around getting as many frozen ice lances on a target as possible. Not a whole lot to talk about with this build, as you'll see that our AoE builds cover mostly the same talents. The key changes here are picking up talents like Ice Collar and Freezing Rain to get as many blizzards and frozen orbs as possible to supplement our ice lance cleaves. Now for stat weights, it's really simple. If you're running the Hailstones talent, you're going to want Mastery, then Crit up to 33%, then Haste. Versus our least important one, but you'll still want some. If you're not running Hailstones, skip Mastery as it's now our worst in that scenario. Outside of Crit being a butt, it's pretty easy. 4-hour rotation. In raids, you're gonna want to open with Frostbolt before the pull, Icy Veins, Frozen Orb, and from there we're gonna begin our standard rotation of applying Winter's Chill with Flurry and using Ice Lance with our Fingers of Frost buff in that order. Make sure to use Rune of Power as often as possible, as long as that rune will not overlap with your free one from Icy Veins. In AoE, things aren't as straightforward as other specs. Frost Mage instead will cast their Blizzard, Frozen Orb, and Meteor if you have it talented, then funnel single target damage with our single target rotation to the highest priority mob between blizzards. You can be a little cute and min-max your Meteor damage by using it on frozen targets to get the bonus from Shatter. Good luck out there, mages, stay safe, and stay frosty.